Welcome back everybody to the GG League Season number 2, the round of 16 game, a best of 3 between Aspera and HEHE United. Man, HEHE United's picture is pretty damn awesome, the team profile picture. Right here guys, right here. But it is a best of 3 like I mentioned. HEHE, they do have this one game advantage and they start the game with the same way, or well, I say they started with the same way, but they started with an Elder Titan pick, that's true. But Zeus was the last one, but the combination is definitely strong. Just remove any magic resistance that they have, at least base magic resistance, and with the Elder Titan natural order, and then Zeus to follow. But Aspera did start with the Ogre Magi and the Jakiro, so they're gonna have some pushing. Ogre Magi, of course, we saw how strong that hero can be with an Aghanim Scepter, or even without, to be honest, it's already strong, but with the Aghanims, just the kill potential increases by, or well, I guess it's safe to say doubles. Just because you have double stuns, double multicast to work with. But Aspera now, having picked up a puck, they definitely want some more mid-game dominance this time around than they got last game. Although, last game as well, they had a Centaur safe lane farming up. He got like an 8-minute Blink Dagger or so. Well, he purchased it a little bit later, but he had the gold for it already 8 minutes in. The lane was just so close to his own tower that he didn't get to the side shop, that was about it. But even so, didn't have the most impact. I mean, don't get me wrong, he really did get some pretty nice hoof stomps in there as well. But somehow they were just unable to take this any further. A lot of it had to do, funny enough, to the Abaddon that he was running. I was really skeptical about who or how well the Abaddon is going to work out. But it worked out wonders. And for the stand-ins, if you're wondering why he has so many stand-ins, actually, it is Hava, HWA, and Nihis. They are the normal members, but they are switching up their team names all the time, so they cannot be like regular members everywhere. It's sometimes they are HEHE United, sometimes they are HEHE will never be united, HEHE will always be united, HEHE forever united. They have like at least 4 different teams, so they can't be regular members in all of them, and that is why they are as stand-in tags. Although they still have 3 stand-ins. Nico Baby, I guess, has just stood in the most for them. But Aspera now, they went for a Lifestealer. Definitely not a bad hero to have up against Zeus. Just have the built-in rage. Puck will be a carrier of the Lifestealer in Fest Bomb as well. So Blink, Waning Rift, Dream Coil, and with the Dream Coil there, with Lifestealer popping out, it's gonna guaranteed mean that you can get the right clicks going. But he now going for a Weaver. It's maybe kind of a risky pick. Aspera, they have quite a lot of lockdown or disables to deal with the Weaver as it is already. Waning Rift is going to be excellent. Once Jakiro gets a Yule Scepter into the Ice Path is going to be just good stuff as well. And even Ogre Magi with the 1 Fire Blast. Once he gets Aghanims with the double Fire Blast. I guess Weaver, it's not going to be a horrible game to build a Linken's in. Just to make sure that you don't get Yule Scepter, even that wouldn't be bad already, because Ice Path, just Yules into Ice Path is such a dirty combination. It's filthy, it really is. But looking at the last bans, Aspera have banned out a Faceless Void, as HEHE do ban out an Enigma. Disruptor. But Aspera, whoa, not, they didn't doubt their pick at all, it was just Disruptor. So that does mean that it's a Jakiro core. And is it Jakiro offlane then, or do Aspera want to run an aggressive tri-lane of sorts? I would think that it's most likely Jakiro offlane rather than a tri-lane. So, about 10 seconds left now, plus another solid 1 minute, 25 seconds of reserve time of course as well. So, we'll see what they go for now as the last one. It really depends on how they want to run their lanes again. If they want to run dual lanes like they did last time around with Abaddon, Elder Titan on one lane for example, Weaver plus somebody on another, and Zeus in the mid lane once again, they can pick up another support, or they can go for a just all out offlaner. And surprisingly enough, I do believe in both of the games so far the Tidehunter has been completely ignored. So maybe some teams feel like it's maybe a little bit too slow, not as reliable, because if you don't get the Blink Dagger, your Ravage, it can be strong, yes, but the percentage of it being like a devastating Ravage is a little bit lower when you don't have the Blink Dagger for the positional advantage. And not only that, maybe they just, maybe some teams don't like to have to rely on a 150-second cooldown to be able to fight. A lot of teams just love brawling and they just keep on fighting, but they go for a Venomancer this time around. It was the pick for Aspera last game. Didn't work out too well for them, I do have to say. Didn't feel like the Venomancer did much of anything in the game, but you know, they are running a rather greedy lineup of sorts, I guess. But Weaver comboed up with the Elder Titan Aura at some point is going to be sick. And of course, Weaver is nice against Lifestealer as well. With the Sukuchi, theoretically able to kite him around. There is a pretty solid amount of lockdown and ways to deal with the Weaver though, like Static Storm, for example, of the Disruptor, long range glimpse as well, and Linken's would be nice in that way as well, to just stop the glimpse if nothing else. But here we are, second game of the series. We'll see who can just grab the win here. Are we gonna see a game 3? Are we gonna just have a 2-0? And oh! Look at this effigy! Fuck this shit, I quit! I throw down my weapon. I am done leading the life of a mercenary. I'm gonna go get myself a farm. Start just planting seed and whatnot. But to introduce the lineups, A will be playing the Elder Titan, leaving HWA once again to head towards the mid lane and as Zeus. Nihis though, it's an off-lane Venomancer. I'm not too sure how I feel about their lane decision, but we'll see how it works out for them. Akimbro will play the Abaddon, leaving Nico Baby on the Weaver for the safe lane. As for Aspera, Dot Warden playing the Lifestealer, with Comrade Admiral on the Disruptor, the secondary support Android P on his Ogre Magi, with Sharfik on the Puck, and the last one will be Suda ED on the offlane Jakiro. But Elder Titan will come in as well. But who's going to be the farmer of them? I guess it's still going to be Nihis. So this dual lane is a little bit better, although Elder Titan cannot do too much. Now Bounty Rune just negated, although Comrade Admiral takes a lot of damage. Venomancer, had he gone for the Venomous Scale, might have been a kill there. Even Poison Sting would have made things a little bit easier, but unfortunately Elder Titan couldn't really help out with anything at all in that case. And mid lane HWA, he's just going for straight Bottle Rush. It's so ridiculous. I mean, usually at least you like get 2 Iron Branches and have 2 tangos shared for you. But he's like, no, screw this guys, I'm not gonna rely on anybody else. It's just me against the world. I guess if you're a god, you might feel that way, or you... even if it's not true, even if you are 5 versus 5. Gods are maybe a little bit egocentric. So here we are, Bottle already coming up for him. Maybe he just wants to get it like extremely early on so that the Aspera wouldn't even have anybody scouting for it. But he's going to get stunned. Do they have a glimpse? Yes, they do. It's level 1. Is he in range for it? Oh, he was just barely out. And now he's going to just start with the counter harass immediately. No points picked up so far though. Once he gets level 2, might just go for like Poison Sting and Venomous Scale immediately. And well, never mind. Picks up Poison Sting now. It's nice against Lifestealer, of course. And he feels secure enough of his ability to hit level 2 now that the creep wave is somewhat pushing in. Gonna get the last or few last hits here or there. Or, well, I guess it's only one so far, but not too shabby. Astro Spirit did help out push the lane a little bit, and they are missing some last hits. Nihis now, he's the one backing off. I guess he got his boots and maybe that's what they were waiting for. Are they shifting the farm priority to Elder Titan now, or maybe it's like him getting boots as well and then Nihis goes back to farming? I mean, I guess you really do want to have boots on this lane just in case, just to be able to outrun the glimpse if need be. But Nihis, they aren't getting the most last hits. Some have just been negligence of going for it properly, but HWA gonna get the double damage rune. Sharfik did go in with the harass but couldn't follow up. The Illusionor was already used, so there was no way for him to just kind of outrun the Zeus. And Zeus, 9 last hits. Does he already have his boots coming out as well? Yes, he does. So off to a pretty good start. Puck, of course, has 11 and 3 in last hits as well. So it's not like he's doing bad, but his bottle is just coming out just because he did start with an Null Talisman. So Zeus gonna be able to maybe even control the runes a little bit better, although Sharfik will have the Illusion Orb. Usually you still want to use it to like push out the lane. But for a Zeus, it's easier than breathing. But the stun onto Elder Titan. Venomous Scale lands on 2 at least. Warden, can he do anything at all? I think it's gonna be first blood. A few more right clicks, glimpse back as well, and Comrade Admiral, he draws it, but Nico Baby, he TP'd in. They want to go for Comrade Admiral in return. But the Thunderstrike will bounce on both of them. Spread out, guys. It's a 2-for-1. Even though if Nico Baby came in, he might die as well here. He doesn't have the Sukuchi. Needs to wait a little bit. I think he's gonna have just enough mana regen, or is he? No, he's not. My freaking god, Ogre gets the last club smack from a distance away. And a free 1-star for Aspera. A disaster. Bottom lane, they might get Suda ID at least. Venom Scale is there, will connect as well. So that's gonna mean a kill, even with the Ice Breath landing on 2 Dual Breath to follow. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Level 2 into Mist Coil. Or is it? Can he really outrun this? I have my doubts. Mist Coil. One more right click. Oh god, the poison. It's not enough for now. A Photic Shield. It's still not enough. It's not enough AoE for them in Ice Path. It's a 4-for-1. Are you kidding me right now? How the hell did he survive in that scenario? This is just going so south for HEHE all of a sudden. Well, it's safe to say this early game not going the best, but they did leave the Weaver on the top lane now. Just because he's gonna do better in general against this lane. Even if you get stunned, at least after that you can Sukuchi and open wounds won't slow you down. So it's a little bit better for sure. But mid lane now, they want to go for Hawa. They are smoked up as well, and Elder Titan is close by, but not close enough to break the smoke. Nighttime hits, can they get the courier maybe even? It's still walking, 4 minutes in, Illusion Orb used, Traffic. Fire Blast comes out, Glimpse to follow as well. He should be dead, although A comes in. They're gonna get the 1 counter kill. He's gonna go down to Ignite, I think, and the Thunderstruck trying to bottle up, but it's not enough. Almost, but not quite. But Sharfik, he goes down, and suddenly Elder Titan, he's level 4.5. So this time around, it was his turn to get the favorable trade for them. Just having to dive this early is somewhat scary, of course, and to think that Zeus even almost survived with the bottle charges. Ignite, of course, disabled the drinking of the bottle fairly fast. Now Nihis wanted to come for the room, but saw that Comrade Admiral will get there faster. But Nihis, just look at this Plague Ward wall. Of course, Shakiro, just free harass with the Liquid Fire is... I think Shakiro really is first phase ban material, just because that hero is so annoying consistently. Death Prophet, for example, you can try to shut him down, slow him down, and when you don't have the ultimate, you're not as scary, and it's a pretty long cooldown these days. Although it's still strong, I mean, I would still value Death Prophet as well, definitely as a tier 1 ban material. But Shakiro is just the Liquid Fire. You don't even need any mana for it. It should have like at least like a 5 mana cost. I guess 5 would be just a joke anyway. It'd have like a 15 mana cost at least, or something like that, like a Stifling Dagger does. But now, there's the Ignite onto Knees, he's screwed. Fire Blast to follow. Thunderstrike, yeah, there's just no escape. Thundergush Wrath was used in the meantime though, as Nico Baby wanted to go for Warden, but the lifesteal, the feast is too much. Nico Baby missed going through, he gets the kill, but can he escape as well? Sukuchi 1 second cooldown, he's gonna use it and he's gonna be just fine, barely though. A Photic Shield kept him alive for that 1 tower right click before the Sukuchi, I do believe. That was way too close though, just a feast, which is level 2 now as well. I can't believe it almost even just kept him alive there. So 4 for 6. He getting back some speed, but Nihis still isn't farming up all that great. I mean, 10 last hits only on the Venomancer. But I guess you need levels more than farm early on. Sharfik though gonna come in with a haste rune. How many can he grab? That is the question now, Akim bro. They need the Waning Rift. It's only level 1. Open wounds first. Waning Rift comes out. Illusion Orb, Dream Coil. No Photic Shield even used. Nico Baby doesn't have too much mana to keep on going either. Especially with Comrade Admiral coming in from the side. So Puck makes his first rotation. Of course got a nice rune to get to that. So creating some space, getting some kills. 4 to 7 all in all. But farm wise it's still rather just equal. The only difference is between the Chikiro and the Venomancer, but even that's probably gonna be smaller as time continues. So 4 for 7, looking at the early graph, 7 minutes in. It's about a 800 gold lead, net worth lead for Aspera. XP 250 and he his favor, so means absolutely nothing mostly. As a Elder Titan trying to farm up a stack in the camp. Another Astral Spirit came through, had enough mana even without the Soul Ring, although barely. Goes through the second camp as well just to get more movement speed, more attack speed for himself. So he's gonna farm up, at least, well it was a double camp, so he's gonna farm that up properly. Get the Wild Wing Ripper, drops pretty low himself, go on, be a man. I think he would have gotten the kill, he needed one more punch and he would have survived his own punch. I guess Astral Spirit, he's gonna make damn sure he doesn't die and lose any gold, just unnecessarily. Top lane on Nico baby. Oh, hope and wounds just at the perfect time. But the photic shield will be there with the mist coil. Dream coil pack, they need more stance to kinetic field. Is not fast enough in raising its walls up. Now how he comes in as well. Doesn't have haste or anything. They need some slows, which they completely lack. So this Zeus rotation is gonna mean absolutely nothing. The Thundercross draft is there, but even that isn't enough to bring anybody low enough. But Sharfik, oh no! What is with him and the runes? First getting a haste, now an Invis rune as well. He's just getting the perfect runes to gank. Maybe he I guess they're gonna back off in time, but Nico baby, if he slightly gets out of position, he's gonna be damn screwed. Although Hama still hanging around as well. They have a 4th hero, the Elder Titan coming in, who is already level 6. So doing not too bad at all for a support Elder Titan. There's the Lightning Bolt, lands on Lifestealer, but he invests into Sharfik. They don't know there's an Invis hero there. They think he's in somebody else. The Swarm does come through though. And does land on Sharfik. There's the open wounds. Hama, can he get the single spell off? A photic shield comes out, he gets the burst. There's the Elder Titan Earth Splitter, kills off the Lifestealer just as the rage ends. Double kill for him. Comrade Admiral goes down to the Weaver's Tsukuchi, and it's a 4-for-1 trade. What a horrible fight for them. And Zeus not dying immediately, getting off a lightning bolt as well as the arc lightning at least. And not only that, Earth Splitter landed on minimum 2. I'm not too sure, but maybe it also landed on Disruptor in the backlines because he dropped pretty low as well. So 8-8 now, kill score has been evened up. Sharfik comes top lane, but is he prepared for this? He has the Illusory Orb, of course. But Elder Titan, not the easiest target to go for. Elder Titan doesn't have a TP. I think they know there's no Dream Coil either. They should at least. Illusory Orb will not get dodged. Almost, not quite. But he's just fast enough to escape, especially with Akinbro playing close by. Another Acid Spirit. Swarm as well, and Sharfik cannot follow up all of a sudden. Mist Coil to do even more damage. He has bottle charges, so it's gonna be fine once the Swarm gets killed. Android P in the meantime, they get the kill onto the Venomancer with the 3 of them. But Venomancer up to 38 last hits compared to 27 of Jakiro. So he has overtaken him, and it used to be the other way around, like a 10k, not 10k, what am I saying, a 10 last hit advantage for the Jakiro instead. So 8-9 the kill score. Looking at the net worth though, Nico baby, number 1. Gonna have his power trade now as well. Not going for any greed or anything like that, no Hand of Midas necessary. And I think it's the better choice as well. You need, like, stats. You're going to be fighting early on, at least. I would think so, with the kind of lineup that they have. So now it's a 1500 net worth lead for HEHE. XP did drop down with the kill onto the Venomancer like that, but still a 1200 lead or so. Disruptor though, how close is it to that level 6? 1 level away, so once they get the Static Storm, getting kills on a Weaver, for example, should get just quite a lot easier. Sharfik, still another 1k gold away from the blink though, and he hasn't even finished up the boots. Top lane, they have the sentry down already. They want to go in Nico baby, they're gonna get the multicast. Oh god, the multicast. But time lapse away, Swarm used. He's not so coaching yet. Another sentry comes down. He actually wants to stay and fight with this photic shield, and they're gonna get the kill. There's the Thundergirl Shaft. Hawa, he gets the kill, maybe even gets something else as Warden. Gets the open wound, but Nico baby, he's just gonna Tsukuchi away again, and they even force out an Infest of Warden. Is that gonna keep him safe? They don't have enough mana on Akinbro to follow up with their photic shield, so that's why they don't dive, I think. But they get the kill anyway. They did lose quite a lot of mana and health while doing so, but Nico baby, come on, be a bro, share bottle charges, and that's exactly what he does. So make it 9-9 now. And oh, they really want to dive. A photic shield is there, but the rage comes out from Warden. Is he gonna go open wounds as well? No, he's not. Akinbro, they're gonna dive. The Swarm is active on Warden. Is he gonna get the open wounds? He is, but Akinbro, he has his ultimate. He's just fine. Warden, he's gonna go down. No infest. Comrade Admiral, he came in as well. Tower will not get denied. It will not. Jakiro, he came in with such low HP, but the dual with Macropyre, is it gonna be enough? Tsukuchi through Nico baby, he's gonna hit a few more right clicks, and it's not gonna be enough with the glimpse, taking Nico baby back. At least they got the Abaddon kill, but Nico baby, do you really want to keep on going? He's gonna get caught in the kinetic field. Ice Path will not hit the Nico baby. He wants to go. So Kuchi needs to hit, I think, Cheminate attack. Is it gonna be enough? One more right click. It is. So he gets the kill in the end. More gold for them. They got the tower down. Ogre Mindshadow finds himself a Zeus solo. Ignite level 3 plus Fire Blast. Maybe a multicast was involved. Strong stuff. But look at the sentries Aspera has. Sentry. Sentry, sentry. They are ready for the Weaver in theory. But having vision. Sorry guys, have to cough. Had to clear my throat. But vision does not equal kills, although speaking of kills, he's in so much trouble. No Dream Coil, but I don't think they even need it. Venomancer, such a squishy hero. At least purchases up a Helm of Iron Mill and goes for the turnaround. Might even get Sharfik with this. Is he gonna burn down Akribo? Gonna run in. There's the Thunder God's Wrath. Android P, at least he didn't get hit by the Poison Nova, so he's gonna escape. But had it landed on the Ogre as well, that might have been just 2 kills. But now, oh god, Elder Titan gonna get glimpsed. Actually helps him a little bit, Akribo though. He has his ultimate. How much damage will he be able to heal back up? A photic shield in. Connect field won't do too much. Mid lane in the meantime, Nico Baby and HWA are pushing in. And they will get the tier 2, or maybe if not, get it down. At least forcing out the glyph. And Weaver, 6.2k net worth. Aspera's highest, 4,000. That's a huge discrepancy. Of course, they have destroyed 3 towers for HEHE. So that's quite a lot of income, like 3k net worth already from that. But a 5k net worth lead. XP, 2500, so a little bit less significant, but they are doing extremely well, considering it was like 4-1 early on against them, and like everything they tried went south. But Nico Baby, he's just harassing Warden solo, and the crazy thing is, he might be able to do it, although maybe fighting for a little bit too long. He's gonna time lapse, of course. He wants to force out an infest, I think. Is he gonna use the swarm as well? Yes, he is, and there's the infest. They're gonna kill off the creep wave. Warden comes back and he's dead. There's no escape for this. Echo Stomp as well, even coming out from Elder Titan. They get the kill. Nico Baby, he's just accomplishing so much on the Weaver. That's insane. Has himself a Perseverance, 1.7k in the bank. Nihis runs into Comrade Admiral with the glimpse. I think they're gonna get the kill on Venomancer again. And with Android P getting the multicast, this is an easy kill for them. Maybe he can get the... Oh, he gets the Venom skill on Comrade Admiral. I don't think the Poison Sting will be enough, but there's the Thunder God's Wrath. Akribo comes in with the Mist Coil. So they get the 1 kill. They dodge the Illusory Orb. Jones back. Oh, but straight into Elder Titan. Lightning Bolt awaiting. They 15 to 13. I mean, kill-wise, you would think that the Aspera, they aren't that far behind, but just look at the net worth. At least they're going to get Hava, maybe Zeus. Still alive, gets the lightning bolt off. You'll set it up to stay alive a little bit longer. There's another multicast Android Beast. They're getting so many of them. But the Photic Shield, suddenly there are no stuns anymore. He took the damage, but not the stuns. Or well, I guess they got dispelled now. Can he escape? Glimpse back. He's gonna go down on the Elder Titan. There is no escape. But Earth Splitter, he's just buying time for the others to escape. And even then, it's not a bad trade. I mean, only losing an Elder Titan, who did start out as a support. But even as a support, gonna have his Yule Scepter before the death. Holy freaking god. And now a Blink Dagger is finally there on Puck, but Sharfik, is he really gonna go down here? I think he's Stream Coil used though. Still alive, Sharfik. Venom Scale connects as well, but the Poison Sting won't be enough, I think. Oh, it will! Nico Baby, the Swarm does do enough damage. He couldn't get rid of it. He was so damn close, but not quite. Yule Scepter done on Elder Titan, or rather picked up for himself. Lifestealer is building towards that armlet, but it's gonna be a rather late one, I have to say. 1, 4, and 6 on his KDA knees. Is he gonna be the target? But well, the Plague Wars, they just provide so much vision for them. 7.5k net worth lead now. XP 4k, slightly above that. And they are grouping up themselves as well. I think for the first time in this game, they have a level 2 ultimate for Zeus. Weaver level 12 as well, almost has his Lincoln Sphere finished. If they win this fight and he doesn't die, he's gonna have it finished most likely. Yule Scepter to dodge the Ignite, nicely done by the Zeus. And they're gonna pressure the tower. Swarm will not connect on any heroes, I think. The angle wasn't maybe the greatest, but at least they forced them back anyway. You do not want to get hit by a Swarm, it's only level 2, but it's just gonna be some extra annoyance that you shouldn't have to deal with. Astro Spirit also comes through, just scouting things out, damaging the creep wave. And the Plague Ward slowly whittling down the tower. What can Aspera do? I mean, they're not even farming, they're just standing there. But Sharfik, they have the Infest Bomb, they're gonna jump, silence onto HWA. Yule Scepter up to buy some time. Earth Splitter to follow as well. It's gonna pull them back. HWA, he has an Invis rune, he's alive for now. Static Storm was used onto 2 in the meantime. HWA still hanging onto the Invis, wants to burst down Warden, and there's the Lightning Bolt. Thunder God's Wrath, double kill for him. Gets Jack Hero as well with just the ultimate. It's a 4-4-0. Disaster is striking Nico Baby. He's gonna find Android P as well. Can he get the kill though? He doesn't want to dive too deep in, well, Fire Blast. No multicast though. I think he's fine with the Mist Coil. Akribo has another Photic Shield if need be. 5-4-0. What a fight. What an Invis rune for HWA. My god. That was just such an escape. But he didn't panic. Didn't go for like the grand escape. One Lightning Bolt. Waiting for the rage to end, patiently so, of the Lifestealer. So they get the tier 2 on top of it. Mid lane also conveniently pushing in, just as they need it. Weaver, almost 10k net worth. Lincoln's finished now. And, oh, 12k net worth lead. XP, about 10,000 as well. They're on a stride. Can they be stopped? Aspera, I mean, they don't even have like a crazy strong late game. Lifestealer, although he can be strong late game for sure, with just having Feast already is gonna help him out so much, as well as the Rage. But he needs to get items, he needs to get off to a decent start, and he's not the greatest of farmers unless you get the Midas or like a Maelstrom, something along those lines. But even then, just there are other cores farming that much better, and well, at this point I guess they're just fine farming heroes for the most part. Or take down towers, that's just fine. Glimpse onto HWA. No Yule Scepter in time, or so he's screwed. Well, I guess he even used, and maybe you can't use yourself out of a glimpse. But that is Veil of Discord now. Finished up on the Venomancer as well. Has himself a level 2 ultimate. And of course with the Zeus being there as well. With Natural Order already negating your base magic resistance. But there's Sharvik with an Infest Bomb. They want to come in. Nico Baby is going to come in from behind, but he's under the double sentries. But now the champion is their knees. The Silence, can he get off his ultimate at least? No, he cannot. He doesn't have buyback either. I mean, it's not a disastrous step. But Nico Baby, he goes in. Lincoln's is popped. He's going to be caught in the kinetic field though. Ice Bath as well. Do they even have enough? No, they do not. Heco Stomp will not come out. Thanks to Dream Coil. Nico Baby somehow alive. Gets the time lapse off. They get the 1 kill, or never mind. It's 2 kills even. They both break Dream Coil though. But thanks to Akimbro just keeping everybody alive, they're gonna keep on going. The Swarm is gonna kill off. Oh, never mind. Elder Titan did get the kill for himself with the Astral Spirit, although the Swarm would have been enough anyway. So, a 3-for-1 in the end. Puck barely making it out. It was really just because the Dream Coil was broken by both Nico Baby as well as Elder Titan a little bit too early. It was almost disastrous. Nico Baby, he was extremely close to dying, and he would have had a huge bounty on his head. His 10, 1, and 8 after all. I do believe the last death he had was when he had 4 kills, so has gotten 6 kills in a row after the fact. But Echo Stomp, it was cancelled by Dream Coil, so that was nice. But tier 2 is down. Akimbro got ignited, immediately a Photic Shield led up. So 25 to 16. This just keeps, or looks more and more hopeless as Nico Baby. Does he have another item? Yes, it's a Yasha coming out. So I guess wants to go for a meta style to get rid of a Waning Rift Silence, for example. I mean, Static Storm might still catch you, but it's like so. Static Storm itself might not even be enough if you're that tank. If you finish the meta style as well, you get extra stats from the ultimate or part of it, of course. And they're going for the last tier 2. Knees might be in trouble again though. Blink, Silence. They're gonna have the Dream Coil if need be. But Akimbro is gonna come in as well. Is he gonna have enough though? Oh god, the Venom Scale landed on Warden. He can't get close enough. Just kite fest Akimbro. He says, come at me bros, I have my burrow time. They're not gonna damage him while he has it. But there's the Poison Nova, level 2 coming off. Akimbro might even lose his life in the Macro Pyre. But there's the Thunder God's Wrath. Elder Titan gets himself an Ultra Kill with an Earth Splitter, Echo Stomp. My freaking god, Elder Titan Ultra Kill. Leave him a rampage, guys, leave him a rampage. Let him get it. Oh no, HWA, you greedy bastard. Zeus, you need so much. Please report Zeus. He wants it as well. Of course, without the Thunder God's Wrath, there's no way I think they would have gotten the Ultra Kill anyway there, but I have to say I was so focused on other stuff I didn't even see properly the Earth Splitter. Probably a noob that I am, but man, they have taken like so many fights, like 5-4-0, 4-4-0, 3-4-1. This is just crazy stuff, and he didn't die. Akimbro came in, and I have to say, I absolutely adore how he played this Abaddon. I was a little bit skeptical in game number 1, but they are playing it to the dot. I mean, Akimbro, he has been the hero for both games, I think, on the Abaddon. Just great stuff. Great stuff indeed. But Sharvik wants to go. There's the Infest Bomb as well. And he's gonna be kept alive for a little while longer. And well, once again, he stays alive. Echo Stomp buys some time. Venom Scale completely whiffed out this time around. So Warden not gonna get kited as heavily. But once your rage ends, is it gonna be enough? Akimbro doesn't have the ultimate quite yet. So they're gonna get the 1 kill. But Warden will lose his own in return. Sharvik does stay alive. Buyback from HWA. Zeus also died. Nico Baby though, they find themselves a Chikiro. Nico Baby is gonna keep on going. Wants to go for Comrade Admiral. Oh, that damage output, but they're just diving at this point. Yes, they're getting some kills, but Warden, he's back as well on the Lifestealer. They're gonna lose the Elder Titan. I think they just got way too greedy now, and he's slowed down by the Ignite. Venomancer though, the damage over time of him is just too much now. Yule Scepter up as well. Can they get Warden now? Trying to armlet toggle another lightning bolt and he goes down. So I guess in the end, although they died with a couple of heroes, it makes up for it. Although XP wise and gold wise, Aspera they come out ahead. It was a 6-4-4 with one buyback each. But Sharfik disconnects. They're not calling GG yet because of course they haven't lost tracks and they won't either without the Weaver being alive, I think. But it's looking dire. At least in that fight, they got more gold and XP, so I guess that's a positive. But looking at the graphs now, 23 minutes in as we're paused anyway. Well, it's a dip down, but it's still like a 16,000 net fleet. XP also 15,000. There's going to be an Aghanim soon enough on HWA's Zeus. It's only 180 gold away. Nihi's going to have his own Aghanim Scepter in about 1.1k. Akimbro has a mech finish now. With Elder Titan having a plate mail. It might be Shiva's card, it might be AC, I think both would be fine. There is some internet lag for Sharfik. Sharfik, of course, I think he doesn't have the greatest internet to begin with. Hakuna Matata. And those effigies are awesome. I should look into like how the hell do you even make those, how do you choose their positionings. But he's back now. Too high for you. I just love this. Fuck this shit, I quit. I throw down my weapon. I've had enough. Although HEHE themselves, they probably will not do it. They will not do it, I think. At least not from this kind of position. So there's a mech on Akimbro. Venomancer, working towards the Aghanims like I mentioned. For Aspera though, just blink power shells and puck, nothing else after this. His net worth is really low. Just the 4 cores of HEHE are towering above everybody else. At least the Ogre Maicha is going to get his own Aghanim Scepter in only 500 gold, so that's nice. I mean, he's almost just as farmed as Puck is. Lifestealer, gonna go for drums now as well. I want to get a little bit of movement speed, and I don't really have an issue with that, just because he has been getting kited around quite often, and the Venom scale has a huge part to play in that kiting. Not only that, of course, just the Plague Wards as well, especially once the Rage ends, you're just so vulnerable to everything that HEHE has. But yeah, it's going to be an AC for Elder Titan. So not only is he going to negate the armor, the base armor of them to 0 anyway, he's going to be having -5 on top of that. Maybe Android P, Ogre Magic Kit in the Aghanim Scepter is just going to play a huge part in this, going to make a huge difference. I kind of have my doubts, although if Nico Baby and Akimbro go in 2 versus 4, this might be the opening. Swarm used first. Scouting methods, Comrade Admiral does get hit, Android P, it does end before it gets to him. But they really are just scouting out. And is that a Manta Style flying out for Nico Baby? Oh yes it is. So Manta Style done. Some extra stats, extra survivability of course with that. I'm not too sure, I mean, maybe I would have still preferred a Desolator, but they can afford going for items as such, and getting rid of the Waning Rift for example, not bad. Like, you can probably dispel Dual Breath, Liquid Fire with that as well. But Manta Style is there. I guess you can push faster as well, somewhat. Desolator, of course, also helps out with the push, but you can push a little bit safer with a Manta Style. Now, though Ice Path is there on Nico Baby, I think maybe they should just go grab Roshan for themselves, just get the Aegis as a kind of a backup plan. In the meantime, a tier 1 goes down. Hallelujah, they got the first tier 1. Sharfik jumps in. Is he really going to keep going? Never mind. Jones back to the orb before he gets used or anything else. So he does escape. Warden going to come back as well after getting the tower down. That's Aghanim Scepter finished for the Ogre. Is he going to make it back in time? I guess they're not pressuring before the creep wave comes anyway. Comrade Admiral also has a blink. So this is kind of a standoff, but the tower slowly dropping lower and lower. The Plague Wards giving vision. Sharfik blinks in just to demolish the creep wave. So they're playing it, I think, correctly. They're playing it correct. Mid lane though, tower only 121 HP. So that's gonna be an easy target for them. Just a set of Geminate attacks and it's gonna go down already almost. Or maybe completely. Well, he's gonna have his illusions to it. He won't care about it. So that's a tower down. They're going for range tracks. That's the sensible decision. But Eul Scepter Ice Path will be there. Static Storm to follow. Not even gonna catch the Elder Titan, although he's gonna burn down in the Macro Pyre anyway. But look at the damage output. The Zeus is bringing more than. He is so royally screwed. No escape at all. Sharpik. He's gonna burn down to the damage over time. Suda AD will lose his life. It's a 1 versus 4 and Nico baby. Well, he's not gonna follow up just because they don't have any stuns or slows on the Ogre. But that, you just cannot have such a Static Storm. They were hoping to catch Nico baby as well, but he backed off in time. Didn't get hit by the Ice Path. He wasn't at the same line with the Eul Scepter and Elder Titan here. I think the Weaver was here, but did dodge this way. So they get the first set of racks. Are they gonna keep on going, or do they back off, wait for the natural order to come back up? Because that is a huge source of the damage. Just coming out, negating the armor as well as the magic resistance. But tier 1 or tier 3 rather, under attack, Curse of Avernus is there as well. Gives you extra attack speed, man. It's sick movement speed as well. I'm not too sure if it's like designed to work on buildings or not, but it's actually a really huge source of pushing if it's maxed out like this. But now, are they going for the fight? I guess they are. They want to get Hama. Zeus, of course, has the Eul Scepter. He's still alive for now. Can they keep him alive? Mech is there. Akimbro, Aphotic Shield as well. He is still up, and he's gonna maybe outrun them. 4-step anybody, not gonna happen. In the backlines, Weaver gets 1 kill. Warden gonna go down. Akimbro, he is too strong, and Suda ID will be the last one to taste the bitter defeat. So GG has been called. HEHE. They take this series 2-0 advance to the quarterfinals of GG League season number 2, guys. And this is the only game for GG League today, unfortunately. We might have some more Dota coming out later on in the day. At 17:30 CET, it's gonna be X Game versus Denial on Twitch 2. Not Twitch 2, HeflaTV 2 on Twitch. On this same channel, we're gonna have HEHE versus House of Gamers at 18 CET, I think. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, we shall see. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I do hope you enjoyed the games as well as the cast. It was a pleasure to cast and watch those games as a whole. Of course, if you liked what we did or what I did and want to see more of us, you can follow HeflaTV for more content. It's Twitch and Twitter.com/HeflaTV. The link's also below the stream. This is where you will always get updates about what games we're casting, when we're going live, and so on and so forth. Also, if you want to follow me personally, want to leave me some feedback, want to see you hate me, whatever, it's at Coucher on Twitter, on Twitch as well, and CoucherCast on Facebook. But guys, just have a good one. Hope to see you another day or later tonight. And just enjoy what you're gonna do next.